I'm standing here with my good friend Tom Burke, who shaved his beard. I almost didn't recognize you. You're looking like you're 30 now.
I only wish. I don't feel 30. I feel 25 actually, but no.
You look good now. I think you really. Why'd you shave the beard?
Just a change.
Okay.
No reason. I've been thinking about it for a long time, and then finally one day I just.
Yeah, my dad did the same thing years ago. All right, let's see what you got, because you always got cool stuff here. I know you've really been into the IMG stuff lately, and you seem to be mastering it now. Dare I say that?
Well, I don't know about mastering. They're not hard to breed. It's not like there's a secret. They're just like every other boa.
Well, it seems like you got them into albino quicker than other people did, because you just got them recently, a couple years ago.
Yeah. I bought the original group that I bought were head albino.
Okay,
so and then it's the same thing with the VPI, IMG VPIs. I bought them, from somebody, from another breeder, and then used them to make all kinds of other things.
Gotcha. All right, let's take this out, because this is pretty exquisite. It's an IMG Albino Arabesque. Now, for people who might not know, explain what the Arabesque gene really does, because I think that's something that maybe people don't really know that much about.
It's a pattern. Arabesque is a pattern morph and also a color morph. As they get older, some of them will actually be like a golden color. And of course in the albino, these are going to be pink. But the Arabesque, it's the pattern, that connected pattern that you see.
Right here, it kind of connects the saddles together. But you always have these like little circles.
And they generally have a freckly head, and there's telltales. But I don't know. It's just a cool.
You got the non-albino one, so people can see the variation. I'll hold this when you take the other one. So I want to compare them, so people can see what the Arabesque actually does as opposed to the albino gene.
Check this guy out.
So I think you can see the Arabesque more on the non-albino.
Yeah, so it's got that connected pattern, like a chain link, you want to call it. Some of them have latitails like this does.
Right.
But they all don't have to have that.
It's a very busy pattern too.
Yeah, and you see the flecking and all that peppering through it.
Yeah, I love it.
That's a common trait in Arabesques. And that real darkness, this is going to be an awesome IMG.
Now, explain what the IMG gene does. We've talked about it before, but just so people who are maybe watching this for the first time.
Yeah, the IMG gene it stands for increasing melanin gene. Babies are basically born almost looking like normals, and then over time, say 2 years, every time they shed, they increase their melanin. So melanin is what gives them that black color. So they get darker and darker as they grow, to the point when they're adults, they're a beautiful iridescent black. And it's not like a black like my shirt or your shirt. It's got iridescence in it that I compare it to like a Bolin's python.
It's crazy. I know. I have one in my house. Now, this snake you're holding will be completely black. What will the albino do as it gets older?
It's a different. That one there is het snow. That's an IMG albino. The black in an albino is going to be white. So
if we go over here for a second, you can see the one in the showcase is it getting whiter?
It is, yeah. Yep. As the black comes in, it's getting whiter and whiter.
Because the black disappears and turns to white.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. So that snake, you think when it's full grown will be completely white?
I don't think completely, but close. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Now, once again, how would you tell that this is an IMG as opposed to like a regular albino Arabesque?
Well, the
switch.
Yeah, the head spear is that giant head spear is partially the giveaway.
Because it's dark. Is that why?
It's dark. It's big. The nose, like you see the nose, how dark that is.
Yeah, and an albino wouldn't be like that.
Yeah, and are they all trying to bite me? And it's just when you look at the whole litter, you can pick them out. I mean, if
these are darker.
These are darker, and they just look busier. They some of them have these bubbles in the saddles, but so does Arabesque. So
it's hard to tell. Yeah, this guy is a little frisky here.
Yeah, you can put him back.
All right, let's stick him in the case. Doesn't want to go back in time. I don't blame him. He wants to get a little supper. Now, what would be the what else would you want to get into this? Could you get blood into this? Is that something you're trying for?
You could. You could do anything.
Well, I want to know what's going on in your head, because you have the genius head.
No, you don't want to know what's going on in my head.
Maybe I don't.
I got a lot of cobwebs up there. But yeah, I mean, that would be an option. I mean, I think, like I said, the arabesque is a color morph to some degree. Not just a pattern, but that pattern in an albino or a sunglow blood would be incredible. So that's a good idea. Maybe I didn't even think of that, and you just put it in my head.
There you go. See, I'm an idea guy, Tom.
There you go.
All right, let's put him back.
You royalties.
Yeah, exactly. I see you got a lot of ball pythons today. You actually have more ball pythons than you have boas today.
I do. I've actually been trying. It's not going to work. Not that I wanted to retire, but I wanted to slow down. So
you told me you were going to retire 3 years ago, and you changed your mind, obviously.
Because I realized I got all the. It's not like I could just walk away. So
I think you love this too, secretly.
Yeah, but I like fishing a lot more.
But you fish a lot, right?
I fish, but I can't do any. I can't travel for more than like 2 weeks.
Right.
I gotta.
Where are you going for more than 2 weeks anyway?
I got a list. I got a long list.
You do? Oh, you do. So you have a lot of places. Where do you want to fish? What's your dream spot?
Well, I don't want to fish, but I want to travel. I'd love to tour Italy for a couple of months, and or Europe for a couple of months, and then I'd like to go to Central America and tour Costa Rica.
So you got your son working here for you now, so maybe he can watch the snakes while you're running around.
That would be nice, but they're all busy with their own jobs. He's a teacher. My daughter's a district attorney, and they don't.
All right, you did good. You did good.
I figured by the time I need my Depends diapers, they'll be able to take care of me.
Take care of you. There you go.
That's all.
Great seeing you, as always, Tom, and good luck with the breeding season.
Thank you.